Alarm goes off. You wake up. Today's just like any other day. First thing, you roll over, grab your phone, and start to scroll social media. Your For You page is Aden Ross drinking a Grimace shake in Ohio, watching a video of Livy Dunn using her level 5 Giat to riz baby Gronk. As you scroll, you see a TikTok of some young-ass dude living in a penthouse. Head to the comments. Bunch of comments saying daddy's money. You laugh and like the comments. Later that day, you get recommended another video by the same kid. This time he's talking about how growing up surrounded by drug addiction and poverty, with 6 siblings and a single mom, motivated him to create a life where he could take care of his family. You check out his profile and he's talking about sales. Interesting. You've heard a lot about sales, but you also know people who have really failed and made no money after taking a sales role. But yet, here's this 20-something-year-old living in a penthouse, traveling the world with his friends, island hopping, chilling on yachts, driving Range Rovers. You don't know how to feel about it. But you do have that gut-wrenching feeling that comes with watching opportunities like this slip away. You're missing out on the lifestyle you crave. Travel, freedom, financial abundance.
Yeah, I've been there. Not too long ago, that was me. I was hungry as fuck. I knew what I wanted, but I didn't necessarily know how I was gonna get there. Sales seemed like a good option, so I gave it a shot. My first year, I only made $6K. I was humbled to say the least. Everybody in the company made more money than me that year, but I'm a competitive ass dude, so that only grew the fire inside of me. In fact, I knew guys in my company that made $100K or more that same year, so I knew that it was in reach. And so, I began on my sales journey. First, I bought sales courses. Then I started working daily with sales mentors. I trained my ass off. That decision paid off, major. I took home $140K the following year. Let that sink in. 6K one year, 140K the next. I hit the fucking moon. And now I'm offering you a ride on the same rocket ship that got me there. I put together the complete sales program. And you're not just getting the 6-figure sauce, I'm also going to hold your hand along the way. You'll get a sales masterclass, weekly calls, and direct access to me. Why me? Because I've made this transformation for myself countless times in wildly diverse industries. I've made 6 figures selling pest control door-to-door, solar panels to homeowners, mastermind events to entrepreneurs, and info products to everyone, even to businesses in the corporate world. That means I've sold at all price points, from $400 to $3K to $7K to $25K, all the way up to $250K. I've made sales in person, remote, in the DMs, on a phone call, as well as over text. I've closed on the first touch, and I've closed on the 7th touch. And to keep it a billion with you, I've struggled at one point in each and every one of these wildly different markets. Turns out selling low ticket in person versus high ticket over the phone could not be less similar. But I persevered, and I've learned what it takes to earn hundreds of thousands of dollars selling for any offer in any market. So trust me when I say that I know, I'm not guessing, no, I know what it takes to sharpen the sword and turn you into an absolute assassin. But here's the catch. Time is ticking. Every moment you hesitate, you are literally leaving money on the table. Money that could be changing your life. Money that could be funding your dreams. But it's not just about the cash. It's about the transformation and what this skill can bring you for the rest of your life. Confidence, abundance, total freedom. And don't just take my word for it. Take Andis, who's struggling just like I was, 17 years old. Hungry as fuck, saw the potential in sales, but didn't know how to unlock it. Just 2 months after meeting me, Andis went from literally ground zero to hitting his first 10K month in sales. And bro just turned 18. Or Julian, who had a genius business model and had the lead flow, just couldn't get deals closed. Just a month after meeting me, he was closing nearly 50% of his leads and is now performing above even that. Or Blaine, who was struggling to find a way to escape the matrix, who had never tried sales, who is now earning 7K to 12K every month. Or Kyle, who had never made a sale and is now the top closer at his company. The average monthly income of reps who joined Sales Samurai in the last 6 months is $8,500, and they've only been students for 6 months. Compare that to the average $5,000 a month sales rep, and maybe you'll understand why they were so eager to enroll. If you're ready to lock in your spot, you should get excited because I have some really good news. As I'm sure you're aware by now, most programs with a similar offer to help you learn a skill that will help you make a ton of money charge anywhere from $6K to $15,000. And it makes sense, honestly. $15,000 to nearly guarantee $100,000 over the next 12 months? That's the best investment you could ever make. But that's also a fuck ton of money. That's why I wanted to make something much more affordable for people just like I was a few years back. People with the hunger, who see the potential, but but haven't made enough money yet to invest $15,000 in themselves. That's why my program is just 2.8K, and that's for everything. Lifetime access to a growing library of sales resources and knowledge responsible for creating countless six-figure earners. Plus, you get never-ending support calls and forever unlimited access to a motivated sales community full of people just like you and I. Spots are open, but not for long. Gary Vee says speed is 4 billion times more important than anything else. The longer you wait, the less likely you are to succeed. Plus, spots are limited. I'm offering personalized guidance, and that means only a select few can come on board at a time. So, are you going to stand by idly and watch others munch? Or are you going to demand a seat at the table and eat with the rest of us? The choice is yours. Apply now and let's make you some fucking money. P.S. Do not apply if you are not going to take this fucking serious. I'm going to give you all the assistance you need to print month after month. But the only way this works is if you are going to make it work. I can't take sales calls for you, and I certainly can't force you to come to me for help. Remember, this isn't just about the money. It's about the transformation and the freedom this will create for you. Today is either one day or day one. You decide.